Good morning, and I'd like to say Merry Christmas to everyone. This is the 25th, and it's good. It's cold outside, but it's not raining, and I'm hoping that everyone has planned a grand day and going to have a great time. Now, this morning, I had planned to give you my a Christmas message, but unfortunately the programmer retains the right to change the programming, and I got up and I went on Facebook and did a little looking around, and man, I tell you, I got very upset, and they changed plans. First story that I saw a post. And by the way, I want to say thank you, Minister Carolyn Tiger Chat Melvin. She's responsible for this information being put there so we could read it. It was very upsetting, but it also very enlightening. It was about Dr. Talika Patrick, a beautiful black doctor. She paid the dues, went to school, was a first-year medical resident at Borges Medical Center in Kalamazoo, Michigan. She's from Queens, New York, and but she has not been seen or heard from since Thursday, December the 5th of this year. And if you haven't read that post, please go on Facebook and scroll down till you find it. It's very disheartening. Beautiful young lady. Doesn't matter about the race, but she paid her dues. She went to school. She made something of herself. She had a beautiful car, Lexus. Oh my God, it's terrible. Click the more button, it'll give you the whole story. That upset me. It changed the plan. Then, as I scrolled on, again, thanks to Minister Carolyn Tiger Chat Melvin for this story as well. A man robbed Michael Jordan of his Gamma 11 tennis shoes. He there at a store in Chicago, making a store appearance. Man robbed him at gunpoint. And an eyewitness in the store, which was an employee, witnessed this man force MJ to take off his personal pair of Gamma 11s and then sign his autograph. He asked MJ, he said, what size? This is Michael Jordan's statement to the police. He said that he asked me what size I wear and then said, come off them, bro. And Michael was visibly angry when he said this. Matter of fact, he's crying. You see it on Facebook. The man is crying, man. Hurt him to his heart. You know? They also noted Michael Jordan stated, said that this little nigga called me bruh, like he was family or something. But he said, I never even met this man. Now, according to the police, and that's very sad and disheartening, y'all. It's a sign, and it's proof, again, that I was right when I talked to y'all about the moral meltdown. Yes, facts that our morals have gone down the rabbit hole. Yes, they have. When folks are doing this kind of stuff, I mean, you ain't safe anymore. You can't even go out and entertain or be entertained without the threat of someone robbing you or doing something to you. I mean, Christmas time you want to be family, but there are folks out there that are casing and trying to pick out who or when they can rob and take and pillage. See, and disface something or do something stupid. It's a sign of the moral meltdown. And it's not just, it used to be we'll see the stuff on TV, it'd be far off. Oh no. Every day here, local news. Someone robbing, someone shooting, somebody, and all of it is stupid stuff. It ain't nobody defending themselves. Rarely is it self-defense. It's someone who deliberately sets out to take what you have or wreak harm and endangerment on someone, and they're always, most of the time, an innocent person. See, minding their own business. That's a sign of the moral meltdown. Now I want to read also the police report. Now this is very disheartening. And I hope this message will go out, and I hope that someone will see this message that's doing these kind of things. Now this is what the police said. Yes, of course this is in Chicago, but believe me, police science, police psychology is the same all across the board. Okay, what state you're in. They all look at it the same way. They got one set of glasses, and everybody they're looking through those at you if you're doing this kind of stuff. According to the police, the description of the robber fit many of Chicago youth. Listen to this. Number one, African American, about 5 feet 6 inches, with dreadlocks. To which Jordan agreed, stating, and this is what he said, quote, "Hell, it could have been Chief Keef for all I know, but luckily Chief is already in jail." So this is what I'm trying to say. Here's what I'm trying to say. And no, I'm not opposed to dreadlocks. I'm not. If that's, a person understand what dreadlocks significant mean, you can check some of my past videos, you will see, but a lot of you folks wear them just for style and fashion. See, that's not the intent of dreadlocks. The dreadlocks symbolize a bond or a vow between you and God. And these guys, but what's messing it up, I'm not knocking dreadlock, but you guys out there that are wearing the dreadlock and out here stealing and pillaging and robbing folk, man, and you thinking it's cool, it's okay, man. You the one that I'm against, I'm opposed, and it's bad that we have let ourselves fall so low. Amen. And we got to the point now where the police have profiled of you. See, I'm not saying us. It's you. They have profiled you. See, and they are prejudiced against you because of dreadlocks being used in crime by criminals who ain't got no values and morals about themselves at all. Stealing and pillaging and selling drugs have given dreadlocks a bad name. See, it's bad. But and they think it's okay, and then when someone say something about it, you get mad. See, you want to flag them as being hostile or whatever, however they do. Your content is bad or something like that, or inflammatory. Just because I'm telling you the truth. But that's a symptom of the moral meltdown. We have lost, our value system, if we even have one at all. See, it is a bad thing because people that do this kind of stuff give your race a bad name. You give your neighborhood a bad name. You give your family a bad name. And so you don't see it. You don't understand this. See, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand this either. You don't even have to have a GED to understand this stuff. You know you're wrong. See, but then you get mad at people. You talk junk. You do drive-bys and all this stupid stuff. You don't call your girlfriends by the name. You call them by that B word and stuff like this. Man, it's the message that we're sending. But I'm going to tell you right now, because it's going to work out, because the police have already profiled you. They did a profile of you. See, and it's bad that some of the good guys are being they look at you with suspicion, because some I'm not going to use the N-word on you, but some crazy guy, got wearing them dreadlocks, see, got them baggy pants, see, because they're good guys that wear them too. But they are about something. They're gainfully employed. They are contributors, not takers. But these handful of takers in your community, not ours. God, thank God I don't live nowhere around. I hate to, I'm not bragging, but my neighbors are white. God knows I'm so happy. It's a sad thing when you had to say that, but it's true. I know I don't want to live around y'all because see, that crazy criminal element will creep in. Now up here, they come up here with that mess, guess what? They're going to jail. Because the police is on right down the street, on this end of that end too, and cross the street. They ain't coming up here with them. They won't come up in here. But see, y'all that allow this in your neighborhood, see, signs of the moral meltdown, it even might have to be your own sons and daughters sometimes doing this crazy stuff, this gang banging. They're giving everything a bad name. I'm gonna go as far as saying that possibly gangs are not that bad. But what makes the gang bad is when you get these type associated in it, because they will corrupt anything. Anything they will corrupt. Because they have no values, they have no moral. It's about stealing, pillaging, robbing, causing harm. See, but everybody they take, everybody know Michael Jordan. Who don't know Michael Jordan? This man knew who he was. Ain't got no respect for nobody. I'm sure Michael would have been glad to give him an autograph. He gets a kick. But no, he didn't want the autograph. I got to take your tennis shoes. You know what? Them shoes might land his tail where he gonna be in some prison shoes. Them boots. Yeah. That's where they might land him at. And I don't think Michael gonna have any mercy. You know he's one of the Chicago leading citizens. When they get him, boy, he gonna be judged to the full extent of the law. Shoe baby. Ain't there some branding yourself with a name like that? But the point I'm trying to make, this moral meltdown, man, it's affecting our communities. And the only way we can do, because I know a lot of folks saying, well, yeah, you saying some good stuff, but you ain't giving us a solution. What we going to do about it? I know I live in a bad neighborhood. I know they're pillaging. I know they gang driving by and the dreadlocks and all these vagabonds. Ain't no respect, cussing out the women, calling them bitches and all this kind of stuff. Hold this, hold that, and all that there. I know that. What's the solution? Well, here's the solution. And it's simple. Very simple. All you got to do, and I know, boy, I know some of y'all gonna flag me and say, and oh, they already know it's coming because that's the way you think. See, that's the way you think. You gyrate in negativity and foolishness. So I already know it's coming. So, but let it come. You know, let it come. I got several websites. I'm gonna get my message out there anyhow. You watch it. What you might have to do. This is the solution. First thing you got to do. And I know you said you got a neighborhood watch. Now this is a positive that I can attribute to Zimmer. He was a neighborhood watch. He personally took it upon himself. I'm not saying shoot him or do nothing like that. No. Let the police do the job. Create a neighborhood watch program. And you can do it under strict conditions of anonymity. See? Get the names of all those negative persons in the neighborhood. The one that's the whores, the drug dealers, yeah. Get their name. See? Do your own intel. Get their names and have your meeting and get together. Under strict confidence. It may be some of y'all sons and daughters. Warn them. Tell them to look. You better stop that because something getting ready to go down. You can at least warn them, but don't give them no more information. Get those names, give them to the police. This is the only way you're going to get your neighborhood back. Because I'm telling you, these guys, man, that are abusing dreadlocks and the baggy pants, man, they're not logical. They don't even think like you do. They don't have no values, no morals. They will slap their grandmama down. They will shoot their daddy. Y'all know it's true. It's on the news. Man killed his own father. They will knock the grandmama, teeth is out and everything else. Rob her. At gunpoint. They do a bodily damage. So the only thing you can do, you have to sacrifice these negative ones. Yes. Sacrifice them. Put them on an altar of sacrifice and give them to the police. Sacrifice them. This way you get the negative entities or the negative contributors. You minimize it. But you're going to have to sacrifice some of them. That's what you're going to have to do. Give them up. Give them to the police. The police is not your enemy. He's really your friend. He will make it safe for you old senior citizens. You'll be able to go out to your clothesline again if you use one. You'll be able to go get your mail off your front porch without peeping left and right and all that kind of stuff. See, a knock at the door, you can't even answer your own door anymore. See, I saw news last week, we got Some guy went to this white man's house, early senior citizens, they had hammers and knocked the man in the head, knocked the wife in the head. Man, but the guy fought. He didn't fight him back. He did the best he could. See? This is what I'm talking about, the moral meltdown. I mean, these communities, it's off the hook, they're off the chain. I get so sad and sick of hearing it. That, you know, it's this way all over. But I thank God for people like you, like Tiger, like Minister Melvin, Tiger Chat, Minister Carolyn, Tiger Chat Melvin, for posting this kind of information for us so we can see. Because no one have to do this. Now, you don't have to do this. See, that man ain't got no job. Well, you can get one. You can get a job. You can get one. I'm not gonna buy. I ain't trying to hear that. Like y'all say, like my three monkeys over there, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I ain't trying to do none of that stuff, man. You can get a job. You ain't trying to get a job. You think your job is to rob and pillage, knocking folk out, all this stupid stuff. Every time they see something stupid, then they'll like I said, they will copycat it. Bring that crazy myth. Copycat and go get a job. Copycat and go get a grant and go to school. Copycat that. No, we can't. They won't do that. But anything stupid, anything see, that's what they in. Buffoons. See, minstrel shows. That's all they're doing. Pretty minstrel show. And then when you get mad when a white person look at you with disdain. Man, I'm scared of you, and I look at you the same way. I don't tolerate that. Not even with my own children, I don't tolerate it. I told you, and I understand where you come from. Cause guess what? I ain't always been where I'm at. I've had my negativity, my time when I was on the opposite sides. But man, I straightened my act up, and you can straighten yours up too. But I'm gonna tell y'all now, y'all that live in these communities, the only way you gonna get your community back. You might not agree, you probably won't. And you're too probably scared. But I tell you what, it ain't going to never change until you sacrifice. Sacrifice. Every time a new one come in, sacrifice him. Go to the police. Give it name. Get them names. These are the ones. Get some pictures too. Got them picture phones. See, you know how they catch your husband or the boyfriend cheating on you. You the same logic. You catch them. That's how they selling them drugs and give it to the police. And you have to be involved no more. You gotta take care. And these are the things that we must do if we ever gonna be able to sing Jingle Bells. Guess what? You know, there used to be a time we could children would go Christmas caroling. Man, it's a thing of the past. Oh, it's gone. In the white neighborhood they do. But you can't do it in the black neighborhood. You better let it get it. Talking about jingle bells, the jingle bells. You ain't gonna be jingle, give it up. Now they're gonna turn the good sideways like that. Man, this stuff is crazy. When are y'all gonna get tired and sick and tired? You ain't gonna. If nothing changed, nothing changed. The first thing to do, I'm about to reiterate it. The first thing y'all gonna have to do, if you're sick of, take your neighborhood back. Make a sacrificial offering of these negative people. And I'm gonna say it again. Make it plain. The whores. And you say, all right, the drug dealers, sacrifice them. Get rid of the dealers. The users, they won't come to your neighborhood. They don't go where it's at. Let them go somewhere else. Get them out of your neighborhood. This is what you got to do to take it back. They say that song, gospel song, I'm taking back everything the devil stole from me. And that's what we're going to have to do in 2014. We can start it. You can learn. You can't get one positive thing from someone, but like I said, no, don't shoot nobody. Don't do that. That's not your job. You're not a police. But you can, through a Abraham or Hood Watch program, assist the police in helping do their job. Because they can't do it without y'all. They can't do it. You blame police. We ain't got. But guess what? It's a dead end investigation. Because they run out of evidence, the information, and you won't say nothing. What do you expect them to do? See, that make them praise the Lord. Because some of them always think, so man, them Negroes not going to tell you nothing, man. They ain't going to tell you nothing. And then most of the time they're right. We won't say nothing. Well, ain't got nothing to do with it. It won't my car. Breaking your neighbor's house. Well, long they don't break in my house. See, it's that stupid attitude. That's why them children is like they is, because a lot of this stuff they learn in front of y'all. See? Older folk. And they are products of their environment. So what we got to do, Like the Cantar Spiritual sang that song, I'm going to clean up what I messed up. Start cleaning it up. Start in your own neighborhood. Start in your own home first. My father taught charity starts at home, then spreads abroad. Tell your grandsons and them, living off you, out there selling dope, making money, got money, big wad in the pocket, and you living from paycheck to paycheck. See? Tell them, you better stop. You're going to stop doing this, so you got to go and get out of my house. You're getting out of here. And you scared they're going to do violence to you, I done told you. I done told you what you're going to have to do now. Because they're probably going to want to hurt you. Sacrifice them to the police. You might save their life if you do that. They might get chance. They might go to prison, but it might give them a chance to get themselves together. Because they ain't going to get together on that street unless something catastrophic happens. Motorcycle wreck, somebody run them over, drive by, and then they bring the, or paralyzed in a wheelchair, then they got to come live on you, get the disability check, but they won't buy you no food, nothing else. See, same old thing, same old cycle. See, and the only way you're going to break it, you're going to have to take it back, because this moral meltdown is bad. It's terrible. Oh, I could go on and on, but I'm just priming you to start thinking. When you see all this negative stuff on TV, all these robberies in your local area, in the fast food store, robberies, it's a moral meltdown. These are the symptoms. These are signs. And it's not going to get any better. Don't let nobody tell you what they're going to get better. They're not going to get better. They're going to get worse. And you don't know, you may be the victim next. Your sons or daughters may be the victim next. And a lot of times it's those good folk like this doctor. See here, Dr. Talika Patrick. I'm sorry to say, but I really have bad feelings about it. I really do. Young one paid her due. It's probably had a bad conclusion. And the only way we can stop some of this stuff, we're going to have to start taking our neighborhood back. That's what we're going to have to do. If anyone's offended, it's because you're not right. I'm making no apologies. Flag me if you want to. That's okay. You can't stop me. Because like I told you, I got 7 websites fully functional. And I'm going to put my message out there anyhow. I'm going to tell the truth. And when God called me home, he'll be able to say, well done, my good and faithful servant. Well, this concludes this segment of the Dr. Dixon Self-Help Channel. I hope I said something that will enthuse you and encourage you. Please take my advice. My advice is good and it will work. It will work. Replay this video if you get a little fog on some of the points. And become an eye and ear and a mind for the police. And they'll help you. You're paying them that Saturday. Let them do their job. They can't do no more than you help them and assist them. I hope that you enjoy. Please tune in again. I'll be back. I'm hopefully they will get a conclusion to these 2 latest fiascos. But I do feel bad about the girl, the doctor, I'll get her name again, Talika Patrick, and to her family. I'm so sorry. You have my prayers. Maybe miraculously you will come to a positive conclusion. And thank you again, Minister Carolyn Tiger Chat Melvin, for this story. Keep the good work up, girl. And by the way, she is a private investigator. If any of y'all got problems you need solving, you call Tiger Chat. She'll get you good. All right? Have a good day. Good.